Hey boys, it's HarmNone. So we finally got some new information about the next update coming to Grand Theft Auto Online on June 17th, which is in about 6 days from the time I'm recording this video. Apologies for getting this video out later. As you guys, well, some of you will know, I've been sick for the last little bit here. Had an appointment to go to today, and of course I went to bed at like 5 a.m. today, and the information came out at like 7, so I barely missed it. But anyways, we're here now. And we got a lot to talk about. Some pretty cool stuff with this update, seemingly so far. Couple new properties that we can purchase, some new vehicles that we know about, including 2 that we can see here in this picture on screen right now. This is a new car here. It is the Vapid Tampa something or other. We're gonna talk about it in a minute when we actually scroll down and start reading. But this is a new car here, as you guys can see. It does look pretty good. I think it's a nice model. It's got some really good reflections and really good textures and everything like that, which I like, obviously. We got a Grotti Turismo Classic right here. We have some bikes here. Honestly, not sure what they are, but I don't think either of them are new. However, at the very end of the photograph, at the other end of the car wash, this is a new vehicle right here, which I think we've been given the name for in the paragraphs down below that we're going to read in a minute, but looks pretty good. It looks to be a new-ish Toyota Tacoma or a Tundra potentially. It kind of looks like almost a hybrid between the two. To me, it kind of looks a little bit more like the Tacoma with the fenders, but then the general shaping of it seems a little bit more like a Tundra, but it seems really low to the ground, which is interesting. So anyway, pretty good looking screenshot here. Let's go ahead and just start reading about what's coming with this update. So GTA Online Money Fronts coming June 17th. Expand and connect your criminal network in the new GTA Online update. Sounds promising. Take control of San Andreas' biggest money laundering operation and clean up your criminal empire's bottom line in Money Fronts. The latest GTA Online update arriving on June 17th. Acquire iconic local businesses and use them to route earnings through a sophisticated and interconnected operation while hiding it from prying eyes. Very cool. I have been a big advocate for being able to buy kind of more of the regular businesses in GTA Online, and it seems like they're actually going to let us do some of this, so that's pretty cool. Now, with the help of long-standing associate Martin Madrazo, you'll connect with new advisors who will help you accumulate new business ventures and launder your dirty money while also infusing your accounts with legitimate income. With some creative bookkeeping and a little elbow grease, you'll end up further enriched, and the taxman will be none the wiser. Sounds cool. Martin Madrazo is featured in the new update. That is cool. Now we have this here, and I was looking at it and I was trying to decide if there's anything new in this screenshot, and the only thing that seemed relatively like it could be new, but I can't really confirm it because there's a lot of motion blur going on, but this seems like it may be a new car. It might also just be a Bravado Gauntlet Hellfire, to be honest. It kind of looks like it, but it also kind of looks like a Dominator of sorts, like maybe like a 2007 Mustang GT sort of thing, which I know the regular Dominator is very kind of loosely based on. It's probably more based on like the 2013 Mustang, but it looks kind of interesting. I wish I could zoom in on screen here. I will in the edit, so maybe I'll just be like, I'm completely wrong once I edit the video, but no new guns, seemingly. These are all, you know, micro SMGs, and then there's the little Draco there as well. Got a Caracara here. We got this truck with some goods on it and stuff like that. So anyway, it looks cool. Working at the car wash. The famed hands-on car wash in Strawberry is your entry point and the perfect vintage facade to conceal your illegal activity. This low-profile and cash-intensive business is prosperous enough without alerting the authorities and serves as the heart of your new money laundering operation. So we're going to get to buy the car wash. That's really, really cool. Owning the car wash will pull in passive income, which I absolutely love to see, from your established criminal network and allow you to expand your holdings to include the Smoke on the Water dispensary, which is by the beach, and the Higgins Heli Tours company, which is cool, which I'm assuming is going to be at the helipad there in the city. Supplemental fronts, each with their own above and below board operations. These properties will also boost earnings on your weed farm and air freight cargo respectively. That's pretty cool. The weed farm is going to get a bit of a buff with this, and air freight cargo is also going to get a bit of a buff, and we're going to get a bunch of passive income from, I would assume, all 3 of these locations, which potentially could end up being a lot of money. So that's really, really cool. Your illegal dealings through any of these establishments will attract attention and generate heat. If it gets too high, you'll need to lose the attention by playing the role of a local business owner and managing the legitimate side of your operations to continue collecting passive income. So basically, I think this is going to work similarly to nightclub popularity. When the popularity drops, you're going to make less money, so you're going to have to maintain your popularity being higher. And I think it's going to work similar to probably like the salvage yard as well. The salvage yard, you have to do a tow truck mission every day to get the max income, or every 2 days to get the maximum amount of income out of your safe. The nightclub, you need to have it almost topped right up for the popularity to get the most income. So it's basically going to operate in the same regard as those 2 businesses, which is cool. I don't think it's going to be too tedious, hopefully, and I am really excited to see how much money we're actually going to make. The real question that I have is, are we actually going to make more money from these 3 businesses than the nightclub every 48 minutes? I'm very curious to know. That would require these to be making roughly like $17,000 each every 48 minutes, which honestly seems pretty doable. So I don't know, I guess we'll see what happens, but this seems really, really exciting. Now, I bet these are going to cost a lot of money to get into. I bet it's going to cost probably $2.5 million per business at like the bottom end without any upgrades. So that's just my guess, at least. I mean, I'll do a probably a money breakdown before the DLC actually comes out. But anyways, interesting. Money fronts will also introduce a range of new vehicles to GTA Online, including the Karen Everon RS and the Woodlander SUVs and the Declasse Tampa GT. That's interesting. So the Tampa GT is clearly this car right here. The Karen Everon RS is gotta be the truck at the other end of the car wash, but I haven't seen this other vehicle that they were talking about here. The Woodlander. Interesting. Okay, well, whatever. Law enforcement enthusiasts can also take on dispatch work on the new Western police bike that comes bundled with the special summer highway patrol outfit to match. So if you guys saw my video a couple weeks ago, I said that I think they were going to release the police bike. I was right. Not to, you know, I'm so smart, I guess, but you know, anyway, it's fine. Western police bike's coming. Pretty cool. Summer highway patrol, also cool. We got a new supercar here, which is another overflawed, similar to the Pipistrello, I think, and it honestly looks really ugly, but that's okay. Money Fronts is also rolling out a collection of gameplay updates and changes, including adding missile lock-on jammer capability to 50 more vehicles, which is pretty cool. That's awesome. Making several cutscenes skippable on mission replays and doubling all sources of arena points. Okay, well, I'm not sure about the arena points, but the skippable cutscenes and the 50 more vehicles with the missile lock-on jammer is a really, really big win. Additional improvements include delaying the global signal jammer timer for cell missions in public sessions, which is great, and disabling the Boxville van delivery vehicle from biker cell missions. It's been a long time coming, guys. It's been a long time coming. I almost want to clap, but to a degree, call it Stockholm Syndrome a little bit maybe, but I think I am gonna miss it. The Boxville delivery from the biker missions. I honestly, I think I am gonna miss it a little bit. Like, it's one of those things that you don't know what you had until it's gone, you know what I mean? I feel like nobody's gonna agree with that. But anyways, GTA Plus members will enjoy early access to the new overflawed Suzume supercar, the privilege of a second daily spin of the Lucky Wheel inside of the Diamond Casino and Resort, and more. Wow. Stand by for more information about GTA Online Money Fronts coming June 17th on PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and PC. Very cool. Very, very cool. I hope they give us a trailer for this. I would assume they will. I bet it's gonna probably come on Friday, so you guys can stay tuned for that. I will be making a video on that when it does release. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm pretty excited for this DLC. You know, I was theorizing a little while back with Twingo and NPC and the boys, and we were kind of saying, like, I actually think that the next DLC is kind of going to be a banger, and seemingly, so far, I feel like this is shaping up to be slightly a banger. You know what I mean? 3 new businesses? like in one update. Hopefully not just recycled junk from like 2014. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I don't know, I'm personally really excited for this DLC, more excited than I have been probably since the Chop Shop released, to be honest. I think this is actually going to be a good one. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Of course, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, if not dislike, and consider subscribing if you guys are new. Of course, I will be covering everything to do with this DLC as soon as it comes out on June 17th, so subscribe if you're new and you want to see that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care. Peace.